Hey everyone, what goes on? Matthew Bailey here, and welcome back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe series. And this is normally not a trailer reaction like I normally would do, but because today I will be doing my MCU, or just Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4 predictions, because I've seen Avengers Infinity War, I'm about to see Ant-Man and the Wasp soon. But once I see up to Avengers 4, I feel I've heard a lot of rumors and updates. I've seen some of the confirmed dates for the first 10 MCU Phase 4 films. But the only one that was confirmed is my number one spot, Spider-Man 2. And as far as I'm aware, some people say that this is why I put it as number 2 for the next film after Spider-Man 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was supposedly supposed to be the second film in Phase 4. Now, when it comes to the 3 through 10 films, the third film that I think might come out after Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the solo Black Widow film that everyone's been talking about. I believe then, however, the fact that they never did one during the first phase is pretty crazy, even with Hawkeye. Now, if Hawkeye shows up in this film, I'm going to be pretty shocked. Because basically, those were the only 2 of the 6 original Avengers that didn't get a film. And in a solo film in Phase 1. And now all of a sudden they get one, like, years later. That's pretty crazy. If that does happen, then that will be shocking. Now, in regards to the 4th MCU film in Phase 4, I think they should make an MCU version of the Fantastic Four. And as you can see by the picture I put underneath it, that looks like the confirmed image of what most of the characters are going to look like. I don't know if those actors are still going to play them, but we'll see. And now as for the 5th film, once again, I hope they make an X-Men version, MCU version of a film. Now I only picked this picture from the original movies because that's the only one best one I could find. Now number 6, which is in July of 2021, 2 years after the release of Spider-Man Homecoming 2, I think it would be nice to do the third Spider-Man film, because they did the sequel 2 years later. They should do the third one the same way. Now, in November of that year, 2021, they should do a Black Panther 2. I know Ryan Coogler said he doesn't want to push it, but I hope he does do that, because 2021, near the end of that year, that's still pretty far away. So, also, what they should do is a Doctor Strange 2, which I would be interested in seeing what that one guy who at the end of Doctor Strange is that said, "I will follow this path no longer." And I even saw the end credits scene when what he did to the guy who started walking again, like as if he might become a villain all of a sudden. That would be pretty interesting to see him as a villain in the sequel. And for number 9, obviously they had to have some type of Avengers film in the first 10 films. And by the way, this is part 1 of my Phase 4 predictions, because I heard that there was supposed to be 20 films in Phase 4, but I can only do the first 10 because those 10 have release dates scheduled, but we don't know what they're going to be except for Spider-Man 2. So like I said, Avengers 5 could be the one for May of 2022, I believe it was. And I believe that they should do that. And then for the last film in 2022 that's confirmed, they should do a Fantastic Four sequel for the MCU version. I decided just to call it Fantastic Four sequel. I didn't want to come up with my own name, because then they'll think I'm trying to take it over from them, but I'm not. So, however, if like the originals, when they made Doctor Doom the villain of the first film, if they do make a sequel, I think it should be not just the return of Doctor Doom, but some other villain that who knows, could probably team up with an old MCU villain from the past that might still be alive. Who knows? Now, the reason why I don't think they should include the Silver Surfer in the sequel is because I've been hearing rumors about it appearing in some other random movie, but I don't know what. So, like I said, the Fantastic Four sequel is the 10th and last movie that I can do for my first 10 Phase 4 predictions. Let me know in the comment section what you think of my predictions and what you think might happen, and put your own list down below. And I will see all you dudes in the next video.